from the gun. They'll try the middle. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Snags it at the 30 and still running. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Moore to the air. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This is a designed run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you could tell if the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Touchdown, Ohio State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up, a linebacker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Gilliam. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Gilliam. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or... And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Moore will throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
It's now.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a grab on the shot. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I know one of the things this defense really
Moore to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line. So
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Ohio State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Let's go.
Moore will throw. Going for it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies. And
they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The pull and throw off the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Quarterback adapting. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Moore to the air. The quick out. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what